This tutorial is to familiarize yourself with getting your initial ALEKS Pi after you take your initial assessment, and to familiarize you with some of the features of ALEKS, the ALEKS software. So when you first logged on to ALEKS, the first thing ALEKS had you do is go through this tutorial where it taught you how to type numbers. It taught you how to graph and use the graphing tools here. And then after it took you through a tutorial, you went and you took your initial assessment, which was 30 questions. And after you completed those 30 questions, you got your initial ALEKS Pi. And so your initial ALEKS Pi looked something like this, where you had a total mastery, in this case 34% mastery. You have these slices that are based on topics in algebra and topics in geometry. And then you can just start working your way through the topics in any way you want to. A couple of features we have here within ALEKS to observe how much mastery we've obtained is to we can not only look at the full ALEKS Pi here with all of the content available to us, but we can also look at what we call the objective Pi. And the objective Pi here narrows the focus to only those topics that are in Chapter 1, or whatever the current objective is. So in this case, the current objective is Chapter 1, and so Chapter 1 topics for algebra will be found in this green slice. The blue and the brown slice contain topics that occurred before Chapter 1, and the topics that occurred before Chapter 1 are from Chapter 00, and those are the topics that will prepare you for the MAP test that you're going to be taking either in October, January, or May. So when working within ALEKS, a couple of things just to keep track of, and that is your total mastery. So going back to that full ALEKS Pi is the easiest way to get your total mastery. And so your total mastery is 34% at this point on this Pi. What we want to do as we work within ALEKS throughout the years, we want this total mastery to kind of be at the point in time in which we are at the year. So if we're through first quarter, this should be about 25%. If we're through second quarter, this should be 50%. If we're through third quarter, it should be about 75%, and so on. It's a good way to pace yourself. The other way to pace yourself is to make sure that when you look at your objective Pi, that you're working in the current objective, and that this number here, in this case 01, is the same number as the chapter you're working on in your regular math class. So if you're in algebra and your algebra teacher is working out of Chapter 1, you should be in Objective 1. And that will appropriately pace yourself so that you get through the content in the appropriate amount of time and in conjunction with your current math class. The other way in which you can monitor your progress is to come up here and look at the grade book. So the grade book is up here in the gray bar or the blue bar, and if I tap on grade book, it will give you the content chapter by chapter. And so here, this Chapter 00, like I said, is the material that will help you help you prepare for the MAP test. So my Chapter 00 is at 56%, and I would want to get this percentage up as high as possible in order to prepare for the MAP test. This material here in Chapter 00, really you should get that to 100% as quickly as you can, while maintaining your pacing with your class. So if you're in Chapter 1 with your class, you should be here. In Chapter 2 with your class, you should be here. But also keeping in mind that this 00 chapter to prepare you for the MAP test, you should be also working out of as well. So in order to accomplish that, if we go back to that objective Pi, and the current chapter comes out of the green slice, and the the topics that prepare you for the map test come out of the blue and the brown slice, then what you should be doing is you should be working out of, maybe do a topic out of the green slice and then a topic out of the brown or blue slice, and kind of alternating back and forth, so that you can not only pace yourself with the class out of the green slice, but also prepare yourself for the map test out of the blue and the brown slice.